Happy Ability Awareness Week and welcome to True Strength Night. Thank you for supporting our cause. Lakota West Exercise Science HOSA is proud to partner with the True Strength Ability Awareness Foundation, founded by Firebird alum Jordan Hicks. His friendship with a special education student inspired him to start True Strength with a mission to raise awareness that special needs students are more than just their disability. We will have a QR code on screen if you wish to donate to our cause, as everything helps. Thank you for your continued support and enjoy the game.
Souza is so proud to partner with the True Strength Ability Awareness Foundation, founded by Firebird alumni Jordan Harris. His friendship with a special education student inspired him to start True Strength with the mission to raise awareness that special needs students are more than a disability. This week's Penny Award brought great energy and a pride in Mr. Carr's face. T-shirt buyers were entered to win an iPad. Raffle basket tickets will be sold for halftime with the winner announced between the third and fourth quarters. During halftime, we will also be having a miracle minute, trying to raise as much money as possible in 1 minute. Enjoy the evening and thank you for your support.
That's right, we're not in anyone's place. I was gonna sit, but they were. I was going to, but that lady put her first there. I'm not doing it.
Are you doing an anthem?
Huh?
Maybe I should have.
We're doing the entrance introductions or whatever. I guess they. But then after this, they go back out in the cafeteria.
One of us have to be there or what?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Beware.
as a member of school of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, the Lakota West High School welcomes you to this classic contest between Mason High School and your Lakota West Firebirds.
a big night here from Westchester. The final game of the regular season of East Firebirds. They are 20-1 entering the game. But of course, it is more than just a game tonight. True Strength Night is here for the second year in a row. You can see what an impact they've made tonight. My name is Nico Stillmark, alongside you, my partner in crime and birthday boy, Owen Schindler. Owen, what do we have in store for us today?
Tonight should be a pretty slow game. Mason is bottom of the league in scoring and also first in the league in defensive scoring. West is first in points. Last game, West put up 38 against Mason. Mason's new coach, CJ Fleming, he slows it down. They don't shoot a lot of shots. It should be a fun game.
Interestingly, these two teams did go head-to-head earlier this season. It ended 38-26 in favor of the Birds. So we'll see how this one goes. It was a bloodbath in that one. Both teams were incredibly inefficient, below average in just about every statistical category, including the Firebirds, who are 5 of 13 from the line in that one.
That game was an absolute dogfight. Josh, everyone did not shoot great from the field. Mason coming off a loss to Oak Hills that completely takes them out of GMC contention and also lowers their standing in the state bracket. They're looking to be about a mid 5 to 6, maybe 7 seed in the tournament. Very slow team, not someone who you want to face. You don't get a lot of possessions.
The Comets started the season 9-1 and have been 6-5 since. They have been slipping. This would be a huge, huge game to win.
And I wouldn't put it past them. They already knocked off Princeton. Last game against West was not good for West. I mean, probably the weakest they've looked all year. It's definitely possible.
So West, of course, wins the tip. Roman Combs easily beating the undersized Jacob Lupinski. It'll be Bryce Curry rocking 20 today.
Not sure what's up there. Maybe he lost his jersey. Maybe it was a bad practice. You never know.
Gotta imagine there's some kind of story there. It'll be Richardson.
Maybe we'll hear from him after the game.
It's never a bad idea. Talk to the players. This is a frisky Comets team full of good defenders as Davis uncorks one from the corner, and they'll get a foul on Combs plus the miss.
Definitely a solid defense from Mason. They're first in the league in defensive points per game and fourth in field goal percentage on defense.
We'll see if they can get it past this West press. Oladapo gets it to Wortham. Back to Bryson Johnson, the heart and soul of this team.
Bryson Johnson scored at least 50% of the team's points in the past couple games and has shot more than 10 in the last 4. More than 10 free throws in the last 4 games each.
Yeah, his ability to get to the line has been one of the most impressive GMC aspects so far this season.
Super impressive. Probably maybe the highest usage player in the GMC. I mean, he really is this whole team's offense. Scores all their points, and in that he only averages 2.5 assists in scoring. So,
and he's just been so efficient this year. Has hit double digits all but 2 games on the season. One of those games did come against West, so West does know how to shut him down.
Super efficient. Right now they've got Andre Roberson on him. It looks like we're switching a lot, though.
And that is a deal breaker if you're Mason, as Richardson will be fouled, one of the best free throw shooters in the GMC. But you cannot have those long possessions and not turn them into baskets.
Early sub from Mason, Cole Swanson. I think it may be due to how bad they struggled in foul trouble last game. Oak Hill shot 35 free throws last game, and a couple guys from Mason fouled out.
So Richardson, another aspect of the Firebirds, a huge trend as Richardson knocks that one down, has been that free throw percentage. Since this Mason game, including that Mason game, just 61%, which is just not who they've been all season long up until that point. So that's something this whole team needs to work on heading into the playoffs.
In terms of individual shooters, I don't think Anthony has to. I don't think he has to work on it. He's shooting 90% from the line this year.
And add 2 more to that.
2 more to the percent.
All right, man.
Just messing with you. Just messing with you.
Outside to Johnson. He hit 4 threes a couple games in a row. That one no good. Rebound to Combs. Now West can push it.
I wonder tonight if Moss is going to try and phase Roman Combs out of the lineup a little bit because it is his last game of the season. They can't use him in the tournament. I wonder if he may be used a little less today.
Well, they certainly use him there. Quick bucket for Combs, nearly stolen away by his quick hands. Inside is Johnson. Jelly finish.
Impressive finish. And the way he split the press there was really impressive, too.
Tyson wanted a foul. Rebound to Curry.
I think that Mason early sub was because of Sid Wortham turning the ball over. He looked unhappy coming off the court. He looks unhappy on the bench right now. And it's just, that was so early. He had to mess something up. I don't know.
Now, CJ Fleming, very disciplined head coach. Just his first season with Mason, and he turned a struggling program into one of the top teams in the GMC. And I think that's due to coaching. As Davis is swatted. Bryson Johnson put it on the highlight tape.
I didn't know he could get up like that.
Mason student section getting into it. Richardson from the baseline in to Davis.
That's someone you want to throw it up to. All-conference receiver.
Bryce Curry, a deep 3, no good.
Board for Cole Swanson for Mason.
Swanson finding his role as a solid role player on this Comet team.
Logged over 10 minutes in all of the games headed up to the first West game, and then after that, he lost some minutes, and now he's sitting closer to like 5 or 6 a game.
We'll see what he can do here tonight. It'll be Aladapo with the ball. Back to Swanson, and this is what you're going to see just about all night. This is the game plan, especially against a high-powered offense like West. And a foul is called on Josh Tyson. Got a little too handsy on the Comets.
Number 2, Joshua Tyson, his first, team second. Mason substitution, number 3, Cruz Scott.
Mamutse will sub in for Davis.
Cruz Scott subs in for Mason. He's a freshman. Look for him to get open on the three-point line. 10 of his last 11 shots are threes.
In the corner, driving in to the corner. Johnson for 3, and again no good. Rebound, Richardson ahead to Tyson. Josh Tyson finishes at the rim. Timeout, Fleming. You can see the head shake and the facial expression from him. He is not happy. Once again, you see the QR code in the corner. Donate today. Everything helps. But we'll be right back in just a second. So it'll be Mason basketball after the timeout. And again, they got to beat this press.
Oh, he looks flustered there.
And a turnover right out the timeout. And you can see Fleming, immediate sub. A few of them, actually.
He does not let turnovers fly in this program. In subs, Wyatt Cooper for Mason, who averaged 7 points last season and now only averaging 1 this year.
Interesting. I mean, we don't watch all the Comets games, so we don't know the true story, but anytime there's a drop-off like that, you got to imagine there's more than just
That
play.
does not happen in high school basketball.
Yeah. So Curry drives in.
And 1.
And they'll call a foul.
Travel. Oh.
There'll be a foul call on the floor.
It was a foul. You're right.
And so we'll have it from the baseline. They'll say it was before the shot. And Josh Tyson on the throw-in. Lutze in the corner.
Wortham working hard down low on Bryce.
That's
Ooh.
Richardson tried the shot. Nice play by Toby Oladapo.
Only averages 0.2 blocks on the season. It looks like they've got Oladapo at the free throw line playing that big spot.
And Richardson will get a little too handsy himself. Didn't like the call, but will be called. And he'll check out for Parker Robinson.
Fleming is hyped up on the bench. They've got 6 players out there.
So finally, Tyler Lupinski will come out. It'll be interesting to see who can guard Roman Combs here. Driving in is Johnson. Scott. Four-point game.
West being able to run these lineups where they can just switch everything is it's so impressive, but also it's integral to their defense.
Corner 3 unloads for Wortham. And that's a big one.
Sid Wortham actually hit a game winner against Oak Hills in their first matchup this season from the corner. So
in that first West Mason game, they shot just 25% from 3. I think they're 1 of 3 so far tonight. 3-ball is the X factor, as they say.
Fleming's hyped up.
Oh, Curry, he'll take another look off back iron. The rebound to Wortham.
2 deep threes already for Curry.
Johnson working on Combs.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bryce Johnson plays this whole game.
Curry gets the steal. Up ahead.
Oh my!
And he'll be fouled in the air, and Josh Tyson will get some beauty points.
Slams it in and hits it off his knee right at the cheerleaders, too.
Wow.
Number 23, Jacob Lupinski, his second, keeps playing.
So we'll
Double
see.
fist for West. I think they're picking up full court here.
Bryce Curry.
Curry will shoot 2.
That's Jacob Lupinski's second foul already.
You mentioned how they got in foul trouble last time these two teams met. They're already starting to get there. 3 fouls so far in the first.
The Lupinski twins and Bryson Johnson combined for 46 points out of their 57 in the win against Middletown on February 13th last week.
A rare 0 for 2 from Bryce Curry, 72% shooter. And another turnover saved by Mamutse. Josh Tyson pumps the look, gets inside, what a pass! Curry! Count it! And a foul!
And 1.
What a find by Josh Tyson, and the finish by Curry.
I think Oladapo's going to come in and get Wortham here because he's to another turnover.
Number 0,
So Curry will get a chance to amend his past mistakes with this one.
Eli Dunn and Griffin Long walk up to the scorer's table.
Wow, again, no good. Same mistakes versus Mason the first time these two teams played. So he'll take a step aside, and Lon will check in.
Oh, and out comes Johnson. I wonder how Mason's going to be able to score with this 5 on the court. They're missing one of the twins. They're missing
Mamutse drives in.
Johnson.
Can't
I don't know
finish.
who's going to put the ball up.
I think the goal is to let this one be the last possession of the quarter.
Absolutely.
West trying to force the opposite. I don't think there's a plan to take any looks here to end this first quarter.
Maybe
the final buzzer.
one shot, like 3 seconds is my guess here.
Oladapo. 10 to play.
I think Bryce is a little fed up with his new jersey. I think it's too big for him.
Inside. Nice
wow.
block by Griffin Long. Combs at the buzzer.
Oh, that one looked good.
Just right. And 8-5 is your score after the first. And once again, don't forget to scan that QR code for True Strength Night. Help support disability awareness for Jordan Hicks and his foundation. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. So just a 3-point deficit entering the second quarter.
Johnson's back in for Mason. Sat for 30 seconds, maybe.
Sounds like you in our rec league, Owen.
Sounds about right.
Oladapo trying to settle things here.
Score about the same amount of points as Mason does, too.
Yes.
Swinging it around.
Johnson trying to take orders from Fleming. And me and Andrew on the mic last year said it every single game. If this is any indication of the need for a shot clock in high school basketball, this is it.
They haven't even gone inside the three-point line yet. I mean, West's length is suffocating.
I mean, just
Oh,
letting it go,
touch.
nearly loses it.
And back out. Okay.
Johnson again resells. Now we'll take it in. Back out, Oladapo on the wing. Inside to Johnson. Pumps, goes, no good. Long the rebound.
Probably could have looked to kick out to Swanson there in the corner.
Great possession from West. Combs gets inside. No good.
That was a tough
Rebound to
shot.
Swanson.
I don't know if that's the shot what West wants if Mason's going to hold it for this long.
See if they push it this time.
Student section seems quite unamused by this.
Understandably so. Be Swanson, defended by Long. You know, teams hate to play against it, but respect to Fleming because it has led to wins
It's
in
worked.
15 and 6. Behind him and Bryson Johnson and everyone else knowing their role and playing their role. They've been a solid team this year.
They have been. Definitely not as solid as of late, though.
Oladapo drives in, and Combs can't hold on.
Oh,
And
I
we
was
made
really
some
hoping
basketball.
West would get the ball there.
Yeah, you and me both, Owen.
Number 3, checking Lipinski. Number 3, Cruz Scott.
So Swanson and Cooper will check out.
Scott and Lupinski sub in.
It'll be Lipinski to pass in from the baseline back to Johnson.
You definitely tell West has drilled this flex defense, like defense against the flex offense this whole week.
To the corner, a 3-ball, no good. Combs gets the rebound. Combs again pushing it to Long. Griffin Long gets inside, has the angle, gets it to roll. He had a huge game versus Mason just a few weeks ago, including an and one down the stretch.
Now he's
Helped
missed
secure
a
the
couple.
win.
He's back though.
Yeah, the flu game versus Princeton, he was out. But since then, he's been back in the lineup, and he has been playing very, very good. He has scored points in 7 straight games.
Oh,
Inside is Johnson. Now call it on the floor.
Braden Goldner subbing in for West.
Number 20, Bryce Curry.
It's his first game back since, I want to say, Cole Rain. Shooting 80% on the season.
15, Braden Goldner.
Johnson drives in.
A couple passes here.
Lupinski, Oladapo, back to Lipinski.
They're sticking to the game plan.
And that's really the only way you can beat West. How good they are.
Good defense from Goldner.
Scott for 3. The freshman knocks it down. Cruz Scott. And a timeout is called.
That's his role on this team.
Huge possession for Mason. And it's just a 2-point game here in Westchester. Once again, coming out the timeout, we'll mention that it is True Strength Night. True Strength Ability Awareness Foundation, started by Firebird alum Jordan Hicks. Big night for all of Lakota West as Tyson hits a 3. But there is a QR code in the corner if you wish to donate. Any amount helps, of course. And again, enjoy the rest of the game as Josh Tyson puts it back to a 5-point lead.
5 is a lot for Mason.
Oh, yeah. And I'm almost sad that I started talking about True Strength Night and the only action that we've gotten in the past 5 minutes.
First points in the past this quarter, basically.
We'll see what Mason can do here. West playing very aggressive defense.
That's what Mason wants.
And they're waiting for one slip up to take the basket.
There it
That might have
is.
been there. Inside look. And that's a travel, just an extra step for Oladapo.
Fleming's gonna sub. Oh.
Anything to slow the game now, but he won't do it there. Long will check in for Goldner. Good to see Goldner back on the court. Had a few games a couple weeks back. Looked very strong. And it looks like he's coming back into the lineup come playoff time.
Yeah, Moss is definitely gonna. I would not be surprised if they try and incorporate Griffin Long and Braden Goldner into this game.
So just 3 minutes to go in the first half. Josh Tyson, the pull-up three ball, no good. Rebound to Oladapo. Bryson Johnson.
Oh, I think he switched pivot feet.
Over under 2.5 more possessions for the Firebirds in this first half, but that one will help. A three ball, no good for Tyler Lupinski. Tyson nearly loses
almost
it.
Lost it.
Would have cost him another minute.
I think this is making me drowsy.
See Richardson getting loud. Thought he had an open look from the corner.
Ooh.
Curry, the pull-up midi, no good.
Tough shot. You can see Curry's jersey tied behind his back.
I think he might have lost this.
I don't know. Definitely doesn't like the 20.
Inside look, too strong of a pass. Pass for Wyatt Cooper. And a timeout, Firebirds. Moss did not like what he saw. We'll see what he draws up here. We'll be back at 30.
We're not friends.
The end to Richardson. Out of the timeout. And we'll see what Moss has drawn up for the final 2 minutes of play.
Hopefully not a 2.5 minute possession.
Yeah, we are looking for basketball. A team that averages, for the Firebirds' sake, over 60 points per game. They have 13.
Stays here.
They'll stay.
This is what Mason does. They limit possessions. Last in scoring, first in defensive scoring. So,
Tyson Davis.
I mean, it shows just how little teams play.
And they really do a great job of shortening games, limiting dead space, like you said, limiting possessions. Firebirds just have to play smart. They can't get too aggressive as Tyson cannot finish. And now they're going quick. Inside, too strong from Bryson Johnson. That's a rare one.
Fleming's happy with that one. Seemed a little quick for them.
What a pass! Davis can't finish. Combs the rebound.
That was a kick.
Combs, he'll be fouled. What a pass from AD. Get a quick laugh with Coach Moss there with that one. And now Combs will shoot two. He's really increased his efficiency from the line. Now above 70%. on the season. It's great to see. First one for Combs, good.
The Comets, number 3, Bruce Scott.
Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see Roman Combs' free throw percentages soar even more in the playoffs.
It'll be a tough hole to fill for the Birds. Second one is good for Combs. 7-point game. Again, a full court press. This one's tight. Johnson trying to create some space here. Lupinski in transition. Nice pass, corner three for Scott. No good. Combs the board.
I wonder if the freshman was a little nervous in front of student section.
Oh
my God.
Bryson Johnson, his second of the game. He remembers what happened last game. The three is good for Oladapo. Josh Tyson dunked on Bryson Johnson last time these two teams played.
That might be the first time that Josh has been rejected at the rim this whole time at Lakota West. Johnson got up there.
So just a 4-point game. Can Josh Tyson respond? Under 10 to play, and he'll be fouled.
Johnson's been really impressive the way he can contribute on both sides of the ball tonight. He holds offers from Tennessee Wesleyan, Mount St. Joe, and Dominican to play to play basketball at the next level.
And he certainly deserves it. I mean, 17 a game, second in the GMC. He's already got 2 blocks tonight. He is a threat.
Moss subs him done with the end of the quarter. I think they might look to find him here.
They got to be careful. Under 8 to play. Richardson has it.
Ooh,
nice moves from Richardson, and he's going to get fouled, and I think that's the method. 3 seconds left now.
That was a good foul. They had some to give. Waste some time. I wonder if Fleming told him to do that.
I think this end bound has to be a catch and shoot, just with how the last 2 possessions have gone.
Subby and Juke Markic. I think they're going to put him on the ball.
Real double pass action to end the quarter. I think might see Dunn flash to that corner. Fleming's physically pushing his teammate as Richardson. Not enough. 15-11. That's right, 15-11. Entering halftime for the Firebirds. Just a 4-point game. And it looks like we're shaping up for the exact same type of game as we had a few weeks ago. Stick around. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes. Grab a bite to eat. Go to the bathroom, get a drink, whatever you got to do. But make sure you are back in 10 minutes.
We're gonna do right now. If you don't know who we are, you can find us on social, True Strength Ability Awareness, TrueStrengthAwareness.org. But what we're doing right now is what we call a Miracle Minute. Okay, so this is all about the kids. You're gonna see people up and down the aisles. If you can give it up for them, what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how much money we can raise in 1 minute. So you'll see the pins, people up and down the aisles. Give it up for them. Make some noise. Go Bird.
So you heard it there from Jordan Hicks, the plan for our stadium. We also have the QR code, like I mentioned earlier, on screen if you wish to donate to our cause, as everything helps as little as you can. Thank you for your continued support and enjoy the rest of the game. 3, 2, 1. So an uneventful first half. Not a lot of scoring, as you see from that scoreboard. Not your usual Firebird basketball. 5 of 20 from the field. But Curry can't finish there, and he'll add to it.
Maybe it's that jersey tonight.
Oh, man. That was Wyatt Cooper there. Couldn't hold on. So West will get another attempt.
Claps from Fleming on the bench. Sid Workman starts on the bench this time. Here's Richardson. Down screens for Josh.
West taking a page out of Mason's playbook here. Inside the cones.
That's how they should play. They should be capitalized.
I mean, if it's going to be that type of game, it's going to be that type of game. Combs can't finish. He's wrapped up, and it'll be a foul.
Moss probably explicitly, this is probably part of the halftime talk, is to slow it down.
Kings first.
Combs is a little hyped up down there. That was Tyler Lupinski's third foul.
Josh Tyson on the baseline in the cones. Curry from the corner, pump fake. Josh Tyson getting big. He can't finish, but a foul will be called.
You don't normally see Bryce hesitate to shoot those threes from the corner.
Number 1, Bryson Johnson.
Might have been something in his head after going 0 for 3 from the line.
Couple missed threes last quarter, too.
Joshua
Last half.
Tyson. Shooting 2.
First one for Josh. Just no good. And that's just been his biggest struggle so far this season. Those free throws for Josh Tyson, just 65%.
That doesn't really accurately represent how good of a shooter he is. He goes 0 for 2.
Struggled from the line in that game versus Mason a couple weeks ago as well.
Started off, I mean, last year he shot 40-50. Only 75 from the line, though, so.
Too much. Nearly turned over. Johnson recovers.
Stuck.
And it'll stay Mason basketball, much to the dismay of Josh Tyson.
Not very happy about that call. Typically, you don't see Josh guard the other team's best player and the other team's best player guarding Josh. So I think tonight, pretty interesting how the top 2 players in this game have each other as a matchup.
Corner 3 for Cooper. Wow. It's just a 1-point game. Curry pulls back.
I don't know if this is going to be a good possession for West here.
Davis is called for a travel. And the momentum, the pendulum is starting to swing.
This feels like Mason's ball game right now. Moss stays stoic on the sideline.
And a foul is called. Oh, and I hear it in your voice. What don't you like about that call?
Looked like he took a couple steps before he got tripped there, but I don't know.
It's always hard.
Johnson's really good at getting to the line, and so far Wes has done well to keep him from shooting a lot of free throws. Just getting the ball out of his hands in general has been really good for them. Good dribble.
Dapo driving in.
Oh, no,
nice move. Scott on the wing. Another one. The 3 ball is starting to fall.
That is not who Wes wants to leave open.
And man, that west side is silent.
He is a 40% shooter from three. And that's what, as I already said, that's what he shoots. Most of his shots are threes.
Curry inside, nice move, tie game.
Second half's looking a bit more lively from both teams.
And that is good to see. Good basketball for our broadcast. Johnson. To
First half
Lipinski.
was getting a little quiet on the broadcast.
Not much to say, but the second half has been much different.
A bit more interesting.
Johnson.
Johnson has that ball in a string. Another one.
Wing three for Cooper. Game time.
Mason's getting what they want. West is gambling, and they're able to get wide open threes off of it. AD came up from behind going for the steal, attacked the spin, left Cooper wide open.
Cooper fell over trying to guard Combs. Nothing will get called.
Mason parents are not happy with that one.
Richardson drives in. Off balance shot. My goodness. And he has a word to Bryson Johnson.
Gets up and yells right in his face. That was a crazy finish.
I couldn't even see what was going on. To the corner, another one.
Oh,
just off front iron, but an offensive board. That is why you follow your
Fleming
shot.
Urges them to slow it down. Combs switched on to Fleming here. Oh, what? Johnson.
Johnson drives in on Combs. Scott pumps the three. You can see how
Two people
well
jumped
they're
at that
keyed
one.
in on him. Lipinski.
Freshman Scott has definitely found his way in this rotation. Oh, no.
Speaking of players in rotation,
Gosh.
Wyatt Cooper legacy game. Fleming is amped. 23-19 is your score. Timeout, Birds. We'll be back in just a moment. The name of the game is Wyatt Cooper. 3 threes so far tonight.
And he stays out there. Bryson Johnson, Crew Scott on the bench. West is going to have to capitalize right now.
Long in now. Inside look to Tyson. Tyson goes up in a finish. Looks like he wanted a foul, but a bucket is a bucket in my book.
That's a bucket that you get from lifting weights. He was just bigger on that possession.
Oladapo loses it.
Good hustle.
A foul is called. And I think
it's
they're
on Oladapo.
I was about to say, I don't see how that could have been on Josh Tyson.
Sub Johnson in real quick. And Wortham goes back to the bench. He's having a rough game tonight.
Well, Fleming tried to give Bryson Johnson a break, but he saw exactly how the Firebirds reacted on that press. Just could not handle.
Immediate turnover. Oladapo's only a sophomore, so doesn't have a lot of experience in handling that kind of pressure.
Inside to Long. Griffin Long can't hold on. It's the perfect play call, but couldn't handle, and you see the immediate leadership from Josh Tyson letting him know you'll get the next one.
Very important to go over and reassure your guys after a play like that. Just slipped right out of Long's hands.
West hops into the press.
And they've got Griffin on Wyatt Cooper right now.
Into Cooper. They'll sag off of it. 2-point game. Mason in control.
Get it to Bryson Johnson. Pass.
Quick pass from Bryson Johnson. Wow.
Oh,
no good from Oladapo. Way too much. And then Tyson is fouled.
It's actually not a good foul. That's his third of the game.
Yeah, he has to be careful. With how this game's looking, it is not ridiculous to say we could see extra minutes. If you have extra minutes without Bryson Johnson, it's going to be a difficult night.
Very rough. They've got no one else to handle the pressure. No one else who can really guard Josh. Mason's a foul-prone team, so...
Yeah, I mean, outside of Johnson, the next highest scoring player on Mason is just under 6 points. So just shows how much he carries the rock. As Curry can't hold on. Oladapo.
Bryce just loses that one. Maybe the ball's too bouncy.
Combs heads to the scorer's table. Looking for some extra size out there.
Looks like Fleming trusts Toby Oladapo to guard Josh when Bryce Johnson needs a break.
Johnson defended by Robinson. Pesky defender.
Very pesky. He's definitely pressuring the ball hard. You know you're going to get that from Parker Robinson every time he goes out there.
Also an author for the West Press. West Press week coming up next week. Make sure to check that out. QR code on our break
dropping
screen.
Every day.
Oh, yeah.
Might have been a travel there.
Oh, smart moves from Curry. Here we go. Downtown. Hey! He yams it. Tie game. 25 to play.
Looks
Johnson
like
gets it. Uh-oh, the trap's coming. And a timeout is called. So 14 seconds left in the third. And things are starting to change. If you are Mason here, what are you drawing up, Owen?
Got to get Cooper the ball. Maybe run him off a down screen. It was working when they had him and Scott in the game to space the floor. Give Bryson Johnson the ball. Work it around. Get an open shot for Scott or Cooper. That's what they've got to do.
We'll see what they look to. It'll be interesting to see if West continues that full court press or if they sag off a little for these final seconds.
I think this is right here is when they're going to press. Try and slow it down. Give them as little time in the half court as possible. This lineup super rangy, super athletic. I think this is definitely the lineup they want to go out and press.
Tie game. See if Mason can break it.
Who Scott subs in?
It'll be
got
Jacob
TZ on
Lupinski.
Got to make sure he doesn't get an open shot. They double Bryson Johnson.
In the backcourt, they got to push it.
Got to pressure him.
Oladapo takes it inside and nearly loses it. To the corner. Lupinski rattles in. What a shot from Tyler Lupinski.
Huge. Absolutely brutal.
26-23 is your score entering the fourth. Still 8 minutes of play when we return here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So not only does Mason have the lead, but they'll start this fourth quarter with possession. And look at the defense from Josh Tyson. Turned over. Immediate pass from Curry. Tyson inside. Off the glass. 1 point game.
I don't know what Moss said at that timeout, but he is fired up to start this quarter.
So a little stoppage in play here.
Warning on Roman. Delay a game warning. Firebirds are getting into it right now.
The Oladapo inside. Oladapo working on Robinson.
Really good defensive lineup from West here.
Oladapo nearly loses it. Under 7 to play now. Lupinski spinning inside to his brother, and a foul is called.
That was a very long possession. Subbing Cruz Scott. Nope, they do not sub in Cruz Scott.
So they'll say it was on the floor, and it'll be Lupinski to throw it in. Inside to
Double
Johnson.
fake from Fleming on that sub.
Defended by Tyson.
Oh, good cross.
Nice move by Johnson. The pull
That's
up
a tough
mid-range.
shot.
Bounces
That's
in.
a tough shot.
Couldn't call it any other way. 3-point game now.
Bryson Johnson might be watching some of that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander film. It's a lot of free throws, gets to the mid-range. It's pretty impressive the way he commands this offense.
Fleming was calling for a travel. Curry for 3. That one can't fall. Rebound Johnson.
Slipped out of his hands on the catch. Good defense, Parker. Oh no.
In the corner, Oladapo won't pull.
Missed a couple.
I think the confidence might be low from the air ball earlier this game as Johnson drives in, kicks out. Lupinski won't shoot. Takes it inside. Nice pass. And Johnson.
They are not settling at all.
No, they are not.
I think Mason might try and wouldn't be surprised if they hold this the whole.
Well, you'll eat your words there. No good though from Lupinski. Ahead to Mamute. It won! Mamute! Count it and a foul.
What a take from Mamute.
What a play. Took it himself.
Looks similar to what he did against Princeton. Just go up, take it himself, get a big and one.
PZ, Mamute, shooting one.
Mamute on the year, just 64% from the line.
And this is a big shot.
To tie the game.
Playing Mason while you're winning versus while you're losing is a very, very big difference.
Well, we do have a good game here, but we will take a quick pause to let on Lakota West alum and founder of True Strength, Super Bowl winner and professional athlete. Without further ado, Jordan Hicks.
How we doing, guys?
Really good. It's got a good game tonight as well.
Man,
so-
this is what I came for right
Oh,
here,
yeah.
huh?
Oh, yeah.
Pick the right one.
I'll tell you what, it's fun watching these athletes, man. It's been a while since I've seen a high school basketball game, and the athletes just keep getting better and better.
I mean, you definitely picked the right year to come to a West basketball game. But just to anyone who doesn't quite know what True Strength is all about, just walk them through, what you've done and what you guys have just accomplished as a program and foundation.
Yeah, man, True Strength is about celebrating the abilities and the fight and just the lives of the kids that often get overlooked, the special education programs in these schools, right? And it's about creating leadership in the student body. It's about creating special memories for these children. What a game. Gosh, Lee, the crowd's going nuts right now. This is fun, man.
You got anything to add in?
What's that?
Got anything to add in?
I wish there was a shot clock in high school because these dudes are just holding the ball. They've been capitalizing on it, but we'll be fine. But my goodness, True Strength, man, it's about giving back and creating memories for these kids and celebrating what they do each and every day in the battles that they face.
All right, so now I just want to ask you, about yourself. Growing up in Lakota, what kind of shaped you and helped you in your career?
Man, yeah, great question. Obviously, first off, the friends that you have. I had an amazing group of friends, but then I was mentored by a lot of good coaches, and I think that's what you get here. At Lakota West is people who care, coaches who try to develop. That's what it's all about. You're 17, 16, 15, and you're trying to become the best version of you for colleges and to stand out. And I was lucky enough to have a great support cast around me.
Yeah, and then I was going to ask a bit of a similar question. Just kind of what has been the best memories, impact experiences?
Wow.
Not just in high school, but at the college level and then, of course, the professional level.
Wow. Yeah, high school, man. Oh, man. Sheesh. I've got a ton of memories. Obviously, a lot of points scored on this court, and a lot of plays made out on the football field, and it's just changed so much. It's similar, but it's changed a lot. Like we never imagined having a light show before a high school basketball game, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. These kids are getting an awesome experience. The fans are getting an awesome experience. But then obviously I can't not talk about the Super Bowl that I won in 2017. That obviously was life-changing and a special moment for me and my family.
I mean, I think we were all rooting for you guys.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to see Tom Brady win another one, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I know I really love what you guys do, and I was wondering if you guys have any goals to kind of upscale and from Lakota and the Cincinnati area and expand throughout the country.
Yeah, honestly that's exactly what we're trying to do. Obviously, this is grassroots, right? This is home. It started here in Cincinnati. West has been a huge part of our momentum. And the plan is to grow. I've played in Philly and Minnesota. I played in Austin, right? My home is in Austin. My family's in Austin, right? And we plan to be expanding this outwardly. But this is, like I said, this is home. This is where it all started. The story behind it. I had the privilege of being a part of a kid, Greg Ozinski, who went to Lakota West and graduated as well. His life, and he had muscular dystrophy, and somehow I thought I was going to make an impact on his life, being the figure that I was, and sure enough, he had more of an impact on my life than I ever did on his. And I saw the true strength that he had facing every day, life and death in the face, knowing that he was on an expiration date, right? So the heart about this is just telling these kids and these special education programs that, we see you, we love you, we admire you, and we're here for you in the transition and in life and everything we can possibly do. So, goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Well, I mean,
That's on.
Emotional conversation. He just got hit.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you guys have done so much tonight. I can't
Yeah.
imagine. I mean, I've seen your social media. You guys go everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's just incredible what you guys have done. I won't keep you here too long. We'll let you get back and enjoy the rest of this amazing game. But I just want to ask, how has retirement been? Last year I asked you if you were going to come join the Bengals, and of course you
Did I play? Did I play that next season? Was that?
I think
Or was that? Have I played a snap since then? I don't know.
I don't know.
Was that before the season?
I must have been because it was
February of
around this time last year,
25, I guess. Man, retirement has been phenomenal. Obviously, True Strength is kind of my focus. My family is my focus. You know, I'm flying out in the morning to go to my kids' YMCA basketball game, right? And I get to live it all over again. You know, and it's a lot of fun. It's really cool to see, you know, yourself and your kids and be able to put the time in with them and focus on them. So it's been good. My body feels good. My mind feels good, and the family's good. So can't complain.
Well, that's definitely what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on and getting the chance to talk to us here. Enjoy the rest of the game and the rest of your retirement.
Appreciate you guys.
Well, there you have it. Jordan Hicks and everything he's accomplished tonight. Incredible stuff. And now we're back to an incredible game that we've seen a lot of insane highlights, and we missed a lot in that game, or during that time, excuse me. As Mamutse, oh my goodness! You can't breathe in here!
Like, Mamutse is having the game of his life tonight.
9 points.
And right when it matters, too.
Season high from Mamutse, coming in big. 5-point game. Firebirds are up. This is where it's tough for Mason. You have to rely on Bryson Johnson.
And West in that zone, it's the length of West is so hard to. Oh my goodness!
Free ball.
That's
Johnson.
No
Have a
hit.
day.
What a shot from Bryce Johnson! Did not bring it down. He's definitely been watching some film. They switched Johnson off of Josh Tyson, put on Toby Oladapo.
Under 2 to play. Tyson inside and one. And they're saying it's on the floor.
Oh no!
As sad as that is, I think that's the right call.
I don't know. They added continuation. I think that's.
I can hear the emotion in your voice, Owen.
It's okay.
There will be other shots, man.
It's just basketball.
So either way, that is 5 fouls, so he will get to the line.
Would have been an extra opportunity for a point, though. Extra
No
2.
good for Josh Tyson.
Just wants to see one go through. Put up a little form shot after.
Final game of the regular season. West secured that GMC title, and they're just trying to finish the season on a W.
There we go.
Maybe the best season in Firebird history, which is tough when you compete against some of the seasons Hicks had back in the day, but they've done it. You just got to finish strong heading into the playoffs. Here we go.
Super impressive. And they're obviously this game matters. The GMC's wrapped up. I think West is looking ahead to the tournament. Oh no.
Scott for 3!
He missed it.
Good.
What a
Johnson
board.
rebound! Oh! Fouled! What a tough shot. The freshman Cruz Scott pulled it from the top.
Bryce is not happy right now. He went up there and volleyball spiked it off the rim, but Johnson got the foul call. Was not on Bryce. That rebound for Mason is so big from Bryson Johnson.
Here we go. First one for Johnson. Good.
Makes it. He's a premier free throw shooter. 79% from the line on the season, but his volume, he shoots so many. He's used to these tough shots at the line.
Second shot.
Made him both.
Perfect.
Cold-blooded.
11 for Bryson Johnson.
And it feels like he's been quiet tonight, honestly.
Well, when you average 17, I mean, of course. But he's come up clutch. 1 point game.
He's definitely affecting the game way more than just his 11 points.
So obviously we were in a similar situation in the fourth quarter last time these two teams played. If you're Mason, how do you change the outcome from what you saw in that one? And if you're West, who are you keying in for this final 70 seconds?
Obviously, West is going to have to guard Bryson Johnson. He's their go-to guy. Got to restrict the fouls. But at the same time, they can't help too much off of the Lupinski twins, Wyatt Cooper. I think West is going to have to look to help off of Tosin Oladapo on defense. And then on offense, hold the ball, no turnovers. Mason's going to have to make their own plays.
You saw they continued that stall ball in the fourth, and they just ran out of time to come back. You can't let that happen here. I know it's just a 1-point game.
Mason has to secure this defensive rebound. An offensive rebound on a miss for West could honestly ice this game.
So here we go. It is West basketball. Student section getting amped.
West is in the bonus, so Mason fouling. If the clock gets too low, it's definitely a. Oh my gosh!
Nearly turned over again.
Turnover!
And it is! Oh, saved by Curry! And he's hard fouled. So now here we go.
Oladapo twins both fouled him on that play. Or not twins, sorry, brothers.
Now it's Curry at the line. He's struggled so far tonight, just 6 points. Had a rough free throw showing earlier in this game. And now he has a chance to make this a 3-point game.
Would West even be in this spot if he was wearing that number 0 jersey? I don't know. We'll see.
Mason
no longer a
well.
1-and-1 in Ohio basketball, so he's got 2 shots.
First one.
Oh,
good off back iron.
Mason makes their offensive subs. Parker Robinson subs in for West. This is West's best defensive lineup. Mason, I'm sure, their best offensive lineup.
Watch Cruz Scott there. He's been incredible so far today.
Huge impact as a freshman.
2-point game.
And Tyson picks up Bryson Johnson full court.
Comets can tie it or take the lead. 50 to play. What a way to end the season. We've seen a lot of blowouts on this court. Mason came to play. The screen from Scott on to Robinson.
Johnson wants to switch.
Robinson.
They can't just sit this clock out.
Johnson drives inside.
Oladapo.
They'll reset back up. We'll see.
30 seconds. Parker sees something from the bench. He has a foul to give. That's what it was.
And there it was. So not only do they have a foul to give, they've got another one.
They've got a couple more fouls to give.
Number 4, Parker Robinson, his first.
Oh, that
Team's third.
was their third foul.
21 seconds to play. It'll be Lupinski.
One more foul to give, but they've got to be careful.
You got to imagine it's going to be
Josh switches here. Bryce onto Cruz Scott.
Johnson.
Timeout.
And a timeout. They are going to make this maybe the last shot. You got to make sure you leave some time for a potential putback or a foul. But that's the final timeout from Mason. So it's do or die.
In subs, number 2, Kite. I think he's going to go get Oladapo.
Interesting decision there. He has gotten a lot more playing time as of late. But to not see him all night, I mean, he's got to be iced.
He's got to be nervous. He's only a freshman. Biggest game of the season for Mason. First time in and 11 seconds left.
I mean, this was a huge game for Mason. A lot of these guys, a lot of seniors on this team. Of course, Johnson, Lupinski's a senior. Wyatt Cooper's a senior. These guys will not be back next year. They want an opportunity here to beat the Big Bad Birds.
Might have just dropped a new nickname there. That might have been...
Well, it's only going to work if they end up on top here tonight. Owen, are they going to go for the three or the tying shot?
Cheney, Scott, I think it's all to give Johnson space to attack the rim. I wouldn't be surprised if overtime comes. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't think they're scared to shoot a 2 or a 3.
Under 10, Johnson on Tyson, working inside, off glass, no good! Curry the rebound, ahead to Robinson, and that will do it! Firebirds win on True Strength Night. 37-35. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done.
What a game from Bryson Johnson, the Mason Comets. They're a scary team for the tournament.
Scary indeed, and we'll say it one last time before we leave. Donate to True Strength Foundation. They've done some incredible work tonight. They said it earlier, $2,300 was raised in cash. They do some incredible work. Anything helps. We appreciate you all for tuning in. Over 400 viewers here tonight to watch one of the best games we've seen all year.
Thank you, guys.
We'll be back next Tuesday for some action. Girls playoffs, and we'll get the boys bracket as soon as we can. Thank you, and have a good night.